Alice's character is a popular icon because of her imaginative role and the details to everything that is happening will catch your eye, will catch anybody's eyes. The way the story has been told or shown through film has its own twists, but is still Alice's point of view and imaginary details. I would consider these books an adult's view of childhood because as an adult, we know children have a lot of imagination of their own, but if an adult encourages it, it can only grow from there. Children often imagine the craziest things and unbelievable things, just like Alice. I think the wordplay with Humpty Dumpty was to show that everything can have a meaning, but to somebody else it might have a different meaning. Although I interpret a section of reading this way, the person next to me might interpret it a different way. But we could both still be right. The conversations with Humpty Dumpty was my favorite part because looking into it more made me realize it could have different meanings to everything, and that's just the way it's always been. Lewis Carroll in his time was a great writer. His books were amazing and full of detailed and imaginative stories that many children love to listen to or to read themselves. I think readers shouldn't judge him based on our time now and how we live, because that was a different time era and it was okay. That child relationship is nothing like how it is nowadays. So he shouldn't be judged on that. His work is wonderful. His legacy should remain great and not slandered for that. This book is definitely an all-time classic. I've read it about 5 times throughout school and watched the movie a few times. The imagination of a child is amazing. The details into these books, the amount of publicity it has, are all reasons why this book is going to remain a classic and will always be one. And multiple teachers have it on their reading list. We're reading it now. Cat in the Hat is the book I chose to read and interpret based on our chapter 3 reading. It's a well-written book because of the vocabulary, the rhyming, the simplicity of it, easy, and to kids it could be funny. It involves like the figurative language is imaginary. It's, cats don't really do those things, but to a child it's interesting to see in the pictures and to listen to the words. And you could interpret it different ways, versus if I'm reading it, I'm going to interpret it one way, but my child is going to read it and interpret it a different way. It's like when the cat came back to clean up was like unexpected insight, because he left such a big mess and the kids were, oh my gosh, mom's coming home and we gotta clean. But then the cat showed up and unexpectedly cleaned the whole house and left before mom got home. After the cat started to make the messes and the fish and the children said the cat should leave before mom came home, it was like drawing a line in the sand, because it's like, okay, no, cat's making these big messes, stop, leave. And then Cat in the Hat has been one of our favorites in our house. Like I said, the kids love it. It's funny to them, and I believe it's a well-written book.